Good morning, North America. Good morning, South America. Good morning, Canada. Good morning, England. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, Madagascar. Good morning, Antarctica. Good morning, Jabuki land. Good morning, Australia. Good morning, Asia. Good morning, Greenland. Today, I'm going to be streaming a video game. I'm going to be playing video games because that's what we do on this stream. I'm going to make sure my levels are okay. So I adjusted my levels because I was way too loud there for a second. And, well, I just wanted to do a little PSA this morning. You know, the rot of your teeth is akin to institutional decay. You remember that. You'll see signs and you could probably brush them off for a while, or maybe not brush at all. But once the cavities show up, game over, baby. That's whenever you got to get mercury in your teeth. So I just want everybody to know that. Brush your teeth or, have your skull rot. This wizard juice probably doesn't help with that problem. Oh, hey, Farlander. What's going on, Farlander? You just reminded me of something, Farlander. There's one place that I forgot to say good morning to. One particular place. So I gotta say good morning to a very special location. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But I know. I know. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Come on. All right, it's time. It's time. It's time. Everybody get amped up, everybody. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's the time. It's the time. It's time. Okay, we'll get yeah. We gotta shrink these guys down a little bit. They're kind of in my way. We'll elongate this just slightly. Okay. All right. Then we do that. Okay. 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 Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. We're joining, loading. Good morning, Vietnam! Good morning! Yes, we are live! We are live, Mini Enderman. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are live here on V8C. Oh, man. Hey, I'm Zesty whenever I want to be, Farlander. If you don't like it, you don't have to pay attention. But if you like it, keep watching. All right, we gotta get an audience somehow. Come on, we gotta get our hearts going. We gotta get our hearts pumping. Come on, come on. Oh, good God! All right, let's see who's online. Oh, yep, I gotta say we're online. And yes, I gotta say we're live because Maggie Lee will chew my face off, and it'll be just like a gross little pulp on the side of the street whenever I get spat out. It won't be good. All right, V8C is live. We are worldwide, everybody. Worldwide. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. We are live. We are live. Coming straight into your living room. Yes. Yes. And what are we going to be doing on today's stream? I'll give you one freaking guess. We're going to be building. Building once again. Because what else do we do on V8C? What else am I good for? That's the only thing I know in this world. So that's what we're going to do. Got to use your talents, All right. Back to this hot mess express. So I did a little bit of building off camera or rather demolition, I should say. And we're going to be rethinking things a little bit. You know, we have to be reconsidering. We have to be reconsidering some of our life decisions here, okay? Because this just wasn't working, so we're rethinking this part. Just gonna put it on like 90 degrees, and I think I'm going to add a fair degree more of ornamentation to this facade, because I think I could still do that while making it look right with how Quick Raptor running things. Now, Farlander says he wasn't in the last few streams. He was in the Ardennes on vacation. I don't know what that is or what that place is. Farlander also says, I'm good at building thrusting machines. I haven't built a thrusting machine in a good while, but you know, I did build one in Alabamaville in somebody's basement before they ripped all the redstone guts out of it because they wanted more room. But I don't know why they did that. It had 3 speed settings. It had a manual setting and it had a turbo setting. Okay, this was like an advanced machine. Okay, and they got rid of it. They got rid of it. It was ridiculous. That was like where I peaked in redstone, but that's like lost knowledge now. I'm sure it's not lost knowledge, but you know, if you just do something, you'll kind of learn about it. Well, I'm sorry, Farlander, that I don't know every location on the globe. I'm sorry. What is the Ardennes or Ardennes or whatever? You know, I'm sure you don't know where Hot Springs is. Hot Springs, Arkansas. I bet you don't know where that is, Farlander. Frickin' Australian. Ugh, what are all these Australians and their Vegemite doing on my stream? Good God. Wait, Farlander isn't even Australian. What am I talking about? I really am geographically inept, aren't I? Good God. Good God. Well, you still don't know where Hot Springs is. My case has been rested. But never my mind. Alright. Farlander says, Ardennes, whatever, however you say that, is a big hilly forested region in southern Belgium / northern France / Luxembourg. Yeah, I know, Farlander. Sorry for mislocating you. Sorry about that. Hope we can still be friends, though. Just a little oopsie whoopsie, you know. Yeah, it is in Arkansas, Farlander. It is in Arkansas, but you either looked that up or went off of what I said. Oh, what good is geographical knowledge anyway if we have GPSs? I mean, you know, I guess it's good knowing a little bit of it, but that's not to say you couldn't find out just by looking at a map. That's what we have technology for, so we could, you know, use it instead of getting bogged down by all the details. I think people forget that sometimes. Now, of course, in certain cases, it is good to, you know, learn the fundamentals of things. But good God, sometimes it's better to know how to use something than to learn how to start from ground zero all the time. I think that's how we progress. I mean, that's like saying Isaac Newton learned how to farm his own crops and like, well, maybe he did, but you know, if he was busy farming all the time, he wouldn't have learned half the things that figured out half the things he figured out. Like we're supposed to kind of fall into our own societal niches. You can't just you can't expect to have a decent and thriving society if everybody works at McDonald's. You got to have somebody doing like manufacturing and like stuff. Like, you know, we all kind of depend on each other and we can't expect to know everything. That's not how things work. Why do I still have diamond stuff? Farlander asks. Well, to be honest, it's never really bothered me not having diamond stuff, so there wasn't much of a point in upgrading. Plus, they added the netherite smithing stuff, like the templates, like at some point, and that just kind of like discouraged me from upgrading the rest of my gear. So, you know, that's what I did. I just like I don't know how to use the new netherite smithing templates or whatever. I did all this before they added that. So that's why things are the way they are, Farlander. It's not that bad of a deal though. I mean, it hasn't really. If it bothered me, I would have changed it. I'll put it that way. If it bothered me, I would have changed it. I would have changed it a while ago. Years ago, in fact. Years ago. Years ago. Geez, when did they add the netherite smithing stuff by this point? That was a little while ago, wasn't it? I feel like it was. Or maybe it wasn't. On a geologic time scale, nothing is really that long ago. But I guess we aren't rocks, are we? Farlander asks, what's that thing in the top left? That's a fricklet. That's a fricklet. And if you knew the teeth lore, you'd understand. Because this stream is tooth adjacent. Dental adjacent. And if you were a real one, you'd know, Farlander. You'd know. You would know. I'm sure somebody that joins this stream today will understand the fricklet. The frictacular events that have happened in the unstreamed past. Oh man, the wizard juice is good this morning. It's bussin'. The wizard juice is bussin' today. It is bussin'. Big time bus. Big time. Oh, I'm sorry, bussin'. No, we can't be saying bussin' anymore. That's so 2020 late. Um, let's see. It's got it up. Wait, no, that's 2024. Um, oh, good God, what do we say? It's Labubu Dubai chocolate. There, that's relevant, right? We're relevant here on this stream. Yes, we are very relevant. Very much. Very much. Now give me my brownie points, please. Give me my brownie points. I would love a good scrumptious brownie for breakfast. Yes. Yeah, we're having a little bit of a skirmish between Cavity Co versus dental delegates. I like that. I like that, Farlander. In one corner of the wait. In one corner of the battlefield, we have Cavity Co, and in the other, the dental delegates. Cavity Co leaves craters all over the battlefield while the dental delegates clean up their act. There we go. There we go. We love Mercury. Yes. Man, sometimes I wish they came up with an alternative for asbestos. Cavity Co is sponsored by the Muffin Men. as our muffins are excellent for creating cavities. Well, now we see who the ops are here. Now we see where the lines are drawn here, Farlander. Thought you were being slick with your Muffin Man shenanigans. Oh, I've caught you in your act. I've caught you in your act, Slick. Thought you were being slick. I think not, Farlander. I think not, Farlander. Can't be pulling that crap on my stream. Not on my stream. Not this morning, especially. Thought you were being a little slickly little prickly fellow. Sickly, frickly man. Little frickly, little crawling, squirming worm. Worm activities. That's what you're up to, Farlander. I can see right through you. I can see right through this whole little scheme you have going. I just thought of a fun little thing to do. All right, so you see this little area here. You can see how it kind of fits in a little bit awkwardly. That is not a bad thing. This is actually a design opportunity because we are actually going to reroute this horizontal design element. We're going to reroute it, and instead we are going to actually make it pop out this way, this away, and this will create a more cohesive facade. And also, I'm going to put like a bunch of like signs in here that go along like this way, along with the windows, and I'm going to plant plants on them, and it's going to make a nice little plant trellis, and plants will come down and make shade, and that'll prevent at least a little bit, not on the upper floor, but on the lower floor, having plants right here will actually create some nice shades. So during the summer seasons, you know, having greenery outside of this window, it'll keep the sunlight from. Wait, yeah, because this is a east-west window, so during the summer, it'll keep the sunlight from coming in here and creating, you know, heat. It'll keep the heat from going up in the house. So that'd be good. That'd be a good little passive cooling technique for the house. This tower can also serve as a passive cooling technique because heat rises. So let's say you open up the windows on the top of what this tower will be. That'll let the heat funnel out of the top. So you know you got to be a little bit mindful whenever it comes to things like that for houses like this. So yeah. Oh God, what's Farlander saying? Cavity Co. Oh wait, no. Your puppet looks like a chip dressed in a weird conductor clothing. Well, and if that's how you want to interpret it, if you think I'm a ruffle, then I'm a ruffle. If you think I'm a peanut, then I'm a peanut. I don't know what I am. Okay? I'm having an identity crisis, and apparently I'm not man enough to determine my own destiny. So there you go. I'll just take the easy way out and have people figure it out for me. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. And I'm not ashamed of saying that. I'm not ashamed of saying that, Farlander. Cavity Co. casts cavernous cavity. Oh man, that's a lot of C's, Farlander. You're trying to tie my tongue now. I'm gonna try to tie my tongue on a morning like this. Good God. Good God. Good gosh, Farlander. Good geez. Whoa. Whoa, careful there, Mr. Mr. Farce. Fartlander. Yeah, I just called you that. What are you going to do about it, huh? I'll tell you what I'm going to do about it. I've got a very snotty nose. A very snotty nose. And I got to blow it. I got to blow my nose. So hold on. Hold on. I'll be back real quick. It's dripping. We're drippy. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm a drippy nose boy. Oh. Oh, good God, golly, God, darn it, gooba, gabba. No, good God, oh, good God. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my live stream. Sorry, I had to blow my nose real quick. It was runny, but everybody, excuse my indecency for the morning. Now it's time to get back to this very sensible and intelligible and coherent Minecraft live stream. Okay? So, like I was saying, you can see now that the facade remains divided, but yet we have continuous windows beneath. And we will use the vertical elements of this facade to create a trellis, from which plants can hang down and act as a passive solar solution, which will, in theory, save the client a lot of money because of saved energy costs. And we're using triple pane glass, and there's argon in between the panes. So I hope that keeps the critics at bay. Okay, I'm being mindful. I get my brownie points. Now give me my brownie. Give me my brownie. I want cavities. I'm being a mindful constructivist here. Chocolate chip cookie. I need a chocolate chip cookie. Farlander, what have my streams devolved into? That's the question I want to ask you. You know, you've been here for most of these streams. You should know. You should be able to analyze my failings as a normal human by this point. I need Farlander analysis. Farlander analysis. I really don't understand what this has come to. What my life has come to. Who knows? You probably don't even know. Why am I asking you? Why am I asking you to figure this out? I shouldn't ask such a lofty thing of my audience, especially not on a morning like this. Come on, it's sunny and bright outside. We shouldn't be. Yeah, let's save the deeper contextual analysis for. We'll save that. We'll save that for a rainy day whenever we're feeling a little bit glum and a little bit analytical. Yes, so I can put on my nerd glasses and pretend to be smart. Oh, yeah, you might be right about that, Farlander. These streams might be some form of divine punishment. They very well might be. Divine punishment both for myself in the long run, but also for you in the short term. Farlander, you join these streams and you are willingly subjecting yourself to this. I want you to remember that. You have willingly decided to click on this stream this morning and subject yourself to whatever this is. Okay? Surely that is some sort of divine torture. Okay? That's some sort of curse that's been put on you. And I don't know who did that to you or what reason they had to do that to you, but that's what's happening here. You remember that, Farlander. You do. You do remember that. What's really going on this live stream? And yes, maybe we can actually make a continuity and in efforts to create a light shelf on the inside, but it will be on the inside. I don't know. I might kind of defeat the purpose of it. Oh well. Farlander says, don't sleep on that bed anymore. Why not? What's wrong with my Minecraft bed, Farlander? What's wrong with it? I've been sleeping on it for the past 5 years. I haven't had any issues with it. You think I need a new mattress or something? I usually let my mattresses go longer than that. Think I got money for a mattress? Those things are freaking expensive, man. You know, back whenever I was in marching band, we used to, every spring, we'd have a mattress fundraiser where there was like a Saturday. There was like a Saturday where the whole marching band they'd like empty out the cafeteria of the school and yeah, they'd have a mattress fundraiser, and one unfortunate band member would be designated to dress up in a mattress costume and walk around by the road outside of the school. So that's what went on whenever I was in high school. The mattress fundraiser. Farlander says the bed is contaminated with thrusting juice. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, Farlander. Just maybe. Maybe. Well, I would be more worried that it would be contaminated with skulk growth. You want to see this skulk mess that I have going on? Look at this. Look at this over here, Farlander. V-Pit did this, and it's been growing like some kind of ivy. But I'm not going to chop it down now, though, because I'm kind of attached to it. But that's what goes around. That's what goes on around here. Invasive skulk growth, worse than kudzu. Hydraulic beanbag stream. Well, you know what? That might be kind of a fun thing to show to the class. Here. Let me wheel out the TV now that you mentioned it, because they just put out a new video. And that does remind me of their most recent work. If you all aren't familiar with the hydraulic beanbag, let me show you. All right. I'll show you their most recent video. No, an ad for Wix. Ugh. All right, hold on, everybody. Hold on, we're gonna take a little detour. And we are going to show something off. We're gonna show something off for the stream. We're gonna wheel out the little stream TV. All right, check this out. Check this out, everybody. Check this out. All right. So we will window capture. Where's my window capture at? Where is it? Oh, where's the tab? There it is. Okay. All right. And bloop. All right. All right, everybody. Make sure to take notes because there's going to be a quiz after the video. Okay? Everybody take notes. All right. There. All right. Here's the TV, everybody. right, everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. I'm turning off the lights.
Back in my day, kids would be outside, scraping their knees and kicking tires. But I guess that phone is more interesting.
Can you get some alcohol, a tube, and something to bite on?
What in the Sam Hill? You saved her. Oh, where'd you learn how to do that?
Captain Dave, everybody. That's what goes on here on this stream. There. There you go, Farlander. Do you enjoy the cartoon? Do you enjoy the show? Just since you mentioned that, I thought I'd show everybody that. See, things aren't all bad. Things aren't all bad. Sometimes the brain rot works. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we have to make excuses for our bad habits. You know, sometimes we have to justify them in extremely outlandish ways. It's called the sunk cost fallacy, you know? Gotta get something out of it. Gotta aggressively silver line things to your detriment. And if you aggressively silver line it just a little bit, it'll enable you. It'll enable you to continue whatever habit you had. Isn't that nice? Farlander asks, when did I discover hydraulic beanbag? I discovered them whenever, with their funny prank video where they tug on the exposed nerve and the guy screams. That was my first exposure. Oh, Farlander says he mentioned it before, but I thought it was something else. Oh, no, I knew what hydraulic beanbag was. No, I saw the funny nerve exposed nerve prank like a couple years ago. I don't know what I don't even remember you mentioning it before, but you might have. You might have. You know, a lot of stuff happens on these streams that I just don't remember. Like, that's already happening. Like, I've only been streaming for one summer, and yet people are like I saw like a clip of one of my old streams the other day, and I was like, I don't remember saying that. I don't remember doing that. That's how far we've devolved. I already have dementia. It's only been a few months, far like a couple of months, a few months, I think. Actually, when did you see? I don't even remember whenever I started this. I don't even remember. Liver saga. I don't know anything about the hydraulic beanbag liver saga, Farlander. What's that? What's that? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're going on about. I'm being so for real right now, Farlander. I'm being so for real right now. And Kick Viewer has it all mixed up. Kick Viewer's got it all out of order. I'm not streaming to 0 right now. You don't get it. You don't get it, Kick Viewer. You don't understand what's going on the Glitchy117 live stream, okay? I think I need to rearrange this facade. Or do I? Yeah, it's too much. Too much. There's too much going on right here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I have to change it. I need to change this. I need to rethink things again. I need to rethink things once again and discourage everybody that's watching. Yes, Mario has stolen my liver. Liver's missing. Liver's gone missing. Oh no! Mario's taken my liver. He sold it for more shrooms. Mario! Mario! What's that, Mario? Oh, Toad! It's a Glitchy's liver. Mario, he can't live without that. Oh, what do you mean, Toad? And then I'm just like in the corner, and there's like froth coming out of my mouth, and I'm like jaundice. I'm Mr. Jaundice. And that'll be the end of me. That's the canonical end to the Glitchy117 story. Mario shows up, and my liver's gone. And Toad's screaming about cigarettes or something. Cigarette money. That's my lot in life. You know, and I've accepted it. I've accepted it. Accepted it. I've accepted cigarettes. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Detrimental acceptance. That's what I've resigned myself to. Detrimental acceptance. What else is new? What else is new, Farlander? Let me think. What else is new? Oh, I remember. Last night, I woke up at about midnight and I had to go pee. I had to go pee real bad and get a glass of water. And I heard something scratching in the ceiling. So I think we have rats. I think we have rats now. So if I manage to catch a rat, I'll keep it as a pet and it'll be a stream guest one day. How about that? We'll have Ricky Rat on stream for everybody to enjoy. Farlander says, Luigi escapes prison after being incarcerated for being an accomplice in liver theft. Yeah, I can see that. I think Luigi, if Mario is the liver king, Luigi is the liver prince. Do you know what my favorite color is? What is my favorite color? You should know this, Farlander. What's Luigi's favorite color? Daisy's favorite color is purple. Oh, that's another clip I'm gonna have to show off on stream. That's one of those silly little clips that live rent free in my head. You know, because everything else costs money. Well, I'm free in my brain space, at least for now. At least until I'm invaded by the microchip people that are trying to put chips in our brains or whatever. Trying to create a cashless society. Cashless global society. The lizard people. Green. Green like the plant. You're right, Phosphorus. Yippee! You're correct. You're right on the money with that one. You're right on the green dollar bills. You are correct. You are correct, Farlander. You get nothing. You get nothing except the satisfaction of knowing that you've, well, actually, I don't even know if you get satisfaction. Just, life goes on, Farlander. Life goes on. That's it. You get to live another day on this third rock from the sun. How about that? How about them apples? That's pretty cool, right? It's pretty snaztacular, if I do say so myself. Just gonna keep going around the globe. Every 24 hours, the big blue ball in the sky goes around another time. Are we any better off because of it? Probably. Probably. We live in a society, Farlander. I don't know if you knew that or not. We live in a society. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My well-adjusted Minecraft live stream TED Talk. Okay. Okay. You got the old Glinkster rambling again. You got the old Glinkerino going off on his little rants. Rants. Rants with the pants. Rants with the fancy pants. Oh no. Oh, good God, golly gosh. Gosh freaking darn it. Gosh freaking darn it, Farlander. Gosh freaking darn it. Also, I gotta go in like half an hour. So this is the 30-minute warning for the morning. See, that rhymed. That rhymed, right? Yeah. Yeah, that rhymed. Okay. Good job, Glitchy. Good job. Alright. Keep placing these blocks over here. Yeah. And we have to balance the facade. We have to make sure all elements are equally proportioned. And to be honest, I'm not quite convinced of your vision here. Oh, hello, Kick User. Hello, Kick User. Oh, well, what I am doing today, Kick User, is I am renovating somebody's mansion. They weren't happy with it, so I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to make the design they came up with work. But in doing so, I've made it not work some, so I got to make it work again. So that's what we're doing on this stream. We're thinking through design concepts. Design concepts, conceptualization, if you will. Also, today's stream is tooth themed. It's themed after dentistry. You see this? Wow, isn't this educational? I think so. I think so. So that's what's going on in the stream. Just a little bit of a PSA. Make sure you're using your floss, your toothpaste, your mouthwash, perhaps mouthwash. You see. So that's what's going on around here, Kick User. That's what we do on streams like this. We go over design concepts and we discuss passive solar cooling methods. That's what we do. That's what we do because that's what we care about. A mindfully designed facade. Mindfully designed building. Yes, that is what we do. With unifying design elements. Don't you see these horizontacular things? We have things on the building. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 windows on each part of the facade. That's good. That's good. That's a good proportion. Yep. I'm enjoying. I enjoy the pre-cracked egg. We have eggs. Hold on. Do I have an egg in the sidelines? Let's see. Nope, that's not my egg. There's my egg. See, gotta have a little egg moment. Gotta have a little bit of that for our early morning breakfast. Little fellers hanging out on the sidelines, you know. Kick User. Yeah. The guy who owns this mansion, their name is Quick Raptor. Quick Raptor. One word. One word. And Quick Raptor's on vacation right now, so I told them that they'd be in for a surprise, just a little surprise whenever they get back. So I got to make sure it's adequately okay whenever they get back home. I'm cleaning up their mess while they're gone. Like I'm doing a little bit of housemadery. Hey, there's an idea. You know, I have a maid outfit skin. I do have one somewhere. Somebody made one for me a while back, but that could be interesting. I could do that for the next stream. I'll be dressed up like a maid. I think the fans would enjoy that. I think the fans would enjoy that. All right.
All right. All right. Okay.
I'll add that there. I like that. I like that little thing. That creates a nice design. I like that. Hmm, That's good. That's good. I think I'm a fan of at least the right side. I think it's a little bit snaztacular. It's snaztacular. A kick user says, the quick raptor that ruined my day by pushing me to arena while I was AFK. I was wondering why they don't log on so I can rematch him. Oh, that's a little shenanigans. Well, I didn't know Quick Raptor did that. I don't quite know what Quick Raptor gets up to. Okay, all I know is that he's given me netherite to remodel his place. That's all I know. Yeah, well, we're making it look nice. Okay, it's not quite nice yet. We're not quite there yet, but we're starting to cook with Crisco a little bit. We're starting to create a unified facade. Oh, Glitchy's such an architecture nerd. Quit being so Quit being such a nerd, Glitchy117. Please, we're sick of your crap. Ugh. We're sick of you. We're sick of you clapping your cheeks every stream. I think it'll be alright. I think it'll be aight. It's aight. It is okay. Okay. Maybe we'll make it symmetrical. Oh no, Glitchy's making a semi-modernist design symmetrical. Let's burn him at the stake. Let's burn him at the stake. No symmetry. Symmetry's bad. I'm gonna make it symmetrical, you little fricklet. I'm gonna make it symmetrical. And you can't even critique me. You can't even critique me right now. No, you can't. No, you can't. This is Minecraft, and I do what I want. I do what I want. I do enjoy my wizardly juice at this time of morning. At this time of day, perchance. Perchance. Yes, we do. And I'm a broken record. I am a very broken record. Who is Oleg? Oh. Who is Oleg Gardiosdev Farlander? Who's that? Kick user asks, can you add a sign that says 1v1 me when I am online? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Here, I'll do it. I'll do it just to sort of avenge you or something. Here. A birch sign. What color do you want, kick user? I can make it a color. Here. I'll put it right here. 1v1. Wait. 1v1 me, bro. Alright, I can do red. I'll even do glowing red. When I am online. Alright, then I will do your name. Vatan over. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, and give me the red. Oh. Alright. Now let me get my glowy inky stuff. Alright, let's see. Got any in here? Nope. Alright, let me fly over this way. Let me fly over this way. Oh, and you're online. Welcome. Welcome to the server. Oh, I had some on me. Oh, you goofy goober. Okay. All right. Boop. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think that's threatening enough and challenging enough, and the other things that guy that got shot in his car was talking about. Okay. Doot, 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 doot. Good morning, Mohini. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're building blocks and stuff. Because this is Minecraft, and we're using symmetry. You know, the likes happen when they happen. You know, you can't quite expect these things on mornings like this, especially. Especially. So I'll make this like a big window over here. Yeah, well, if it's evening where you are, that means we're worldwide, all over the globe. Worldwide. This stream truly is worldwide now. You thought we weren't. You thought we weren't. That reminds me. Let me do a quick plug real quick, since we have everybody here. So I think I got the date slightly wrong on this, but okay. Here at the end of the month, we're having the super stream. Where I basically just like stream all day. No perceived interruptions at the current moment, but the worldwide super stream that's happening at the end of the month. And I thought I said it was going to be one weekend for now, but no, it's going to be, well, not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after that will be that on Labor Day weekend. On Labor Day weekend, so that's happening. Oh, but not on Labor Day because I have stuff to do on Labor Day. Well, maybe a little bit on Labor Day. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but that's what's going on. So it's just gonna be like a really long stream, and I'm gonna like do bits and stuff, and you know, it'll be a whole thing. I got some loose plans for it, but it's mostly just gonna be Glitchy bouncing around his apps and screwing around for a whole day. And I'm doing well, Mohini. How are you? How are you? Things are going pretty swell here on the Glitchy117 show this morning. Having a nice glass of wizard juice and the other things that JFK talked about. That's what we're doing here. That's what goes on. That's what goes on these early morning live streams. I woke up especially early. You know, this is the kind of thing that gets me up early in the morning. These live streams do. I used to not wake up at the times that I wake up, but now I do. Now I do because for some strange reason, these live streams give me some semblance of purpose. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it, but that's what's going on here. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning. So I'd say I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I wonder if I can. Well, I'll think of the facade details a little bit later. Something dangerous that you run into whenever you're building in Minecraft is something that I like to call facadism. And I have an example of that here in Alabamaville. But facadism is basically where you build the front of a building, then you get satisfied with it, and then you just stop because you're satisfied with it, and you never finish the building. This town hall was like that for a while. It was just the front of it until someone finally convinced me very begrudgingly to finish the town hall, and I'm glad I did. But you can see over here, this is exactly what happened. The disease of facadism. Somebody built the very front of this building. This was years ago and never finished it. And it will remain unfinished for the foreseeable future. So that's what I'm talking about. That's happened to me quite a bit. So I have to refrain from putting the finishing touches on the front of a building. You got to learn to do that whenever you do this type of stuff. You gotta. You gotta. Or it'll never get done. At least for me. At least for me, that's how that is. Facadism. I can't. Uh-oh. Your game crashed, Kick User. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't crash and burn. It's good that you're doing good, Mohini. It's good to hear. Good to hear everybody's doing pretty well on this fine August 18th day. I have 1 week until classes start. And believe it or not, whenever classes do start, on these early morning live streams that I do, whenever classes start, I will actually have more time to stream. I will. I think. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'll definitely have more time to build. I will definitely have more time to build. That is for certain. Because I'll have time in between my classes, and I'm quite expedient about finishing my work. So, yeah, I built a good bit of that town. Alabamaville is what I call it, for dubious reasons I do. But yeah, we do a little bit of building here on stream. This is my it's more of a curse than anything. I've been bound to this Minecraft server like Davy Jones. But you know, I guess there's I don't know. I don't know if there is any moral to this story. It's just Glitchy likes building in Minecraft. The end. That's just how things are. That's just what goes on here on the Glitchy117 show. Yeah, maybe whenever I do my super stream, I might do a little tours around. I've done a little showcase video of Alabamaville whenever I started this channel, but maybe I'll revisit it whenever I do the super stream. Maybe I do a little bit more in depth of a tour. That could be something I'll do to pass the time. Something I'll do to pass the time. I suppose I haven't discussed the context that made the super stream possible. So on that weekend, I will be watching over my stepsister's dogs because her and her husband will be out of town. And oh, Flying Pigs is online. Hello, Flying Pigs. Let's see. We'll give you. We'll give you this kind of pinkish color. But anyway, my stepsister will be out of town, and I've been asked to watch over her dogs for the weekend. So I'm going to be over there, and that's where the super stream is going to be coming from. So there will be little intermissions where I go and tend to the dogs, but I don't know. I have a few little segment thingies in mind for that super stream. So there'll be a few different things. It's not just going to be me in Minecraft piddling around the whole time, unless, well, there will be quite a bit of that, but there'll be a little bit more to it than that. I got some things in mind. You'll find out. You'll see soon enough, everyone. Kick User says, I think this mansion deserves a spooky, scary basement. We can do that. We can do that. I wonder if no, there's nothing underground right now. Shh. Don't tell anybody I'm using free cam or I'll get banned. Shh. Gotta be secret. Also, Also, 15-minute warning, everybody. I gotta go in like 15 minutes. I know. The stream's just now getting going, but work obligations, blah 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 blah. I also got a new backpack, and I gotta move all my stuff to my backpack. I got a new bag just for my classes. Continue your journey in YouTube as a PTuber. Oh yeah. Oh, we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. I'll say that much, Mahini. We're in it for the long haul. I don't got anything else going for me, so why PTuber? Why the letter P? P PTuber. Beep beep. Y'all get the little ads for the PPs, the little plush PP things from Item Label. I know it's probably tapping into like ironic humor or whatever. I know it's probably playing into that, but I just think they're kind of funny. All right, well, thanks for popping into the stream. I see you around. I'll see you on the flip side. I just as a little forewarning, I won't be doing any more early morning live streams this week, but I will be doing late night live streams because I got to switch. I switch things up each week. Early mornings one week, and on the next week, oh, P equals puppet. Okay, I got you. I got you. Maybe I'll go into Photoshop or something and make it look like it's kind of felty one day, like felt. I got a couple of Photoshop skills. I could probably manage that if I'm feeling encouraged. We'll see. We'll see. Or maybe I could get Lexel Purple to figure out something. She's who drew my little V Muppet tuber. Oh, Kick User says it's morning for you and it's 16:20 for me. 16, so that's what? 4 in the afternoon for non-military time people such as me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're worldwide right now, Kick User. We're worldwide. Isn't that snazzy? Worldwide. All across the globe. All across the globe. So that's how we roll on these streams. hmm That's just what we do. That's just what we do, Kick User. I think this will make a kind of nice dining room. I would like to dine in here. I have like a chandelier hanging from the top, probably from like right here or something, because this is on twos. So we'll put the dining table over here, in this little nook area. It create a nice sense of flow, through the room. And we'll put a couple of side doors here, so there'll be kind of linearity, because there's quite a bit of linearity with this mansion. This mansion. Kentucky Fried Mansion. Greasy, lardy chicken. So I think that'll do quite nice. Quite nicely. See, we're starting to cook a little bit of Crisco. Starting to have nice, drippy, lardy Kentucky Fried goodness. But there are still many questions to be answered. Questions that have gone unanswered, Kick User. Unanswered, but we get along. We get along just fine. We get along just alright. Just alright. Starting to get an idea, at least, Let's see. I definitely want a skylight to be in here to keep things nice and open and airy. and fresh and clean and open and the other things that JFK talked about. Good God, I'm a freaking broken record. Oh, I need to find new things to talk about. See, this is what I do. I get set in my ways. I'm set in my ways. You gotta say, come on, old man. Come on, old man. Get it together. I'm turning 21 this year. I really am an old man. I'm an old fellow. I'll be able to walk into the bars. Da bars. Da bars. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Glitchy's adding a detail. Boop, boop. Do I like that? Eh. Hmm. Maybe I go over this away. Maybe I go over this away and hold on. Go over here. Go over the top a little bit. Go over the top. I think that'll do. That'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright, and then what we can do is oh, yes. We can go over here and this would be a little transitory space. And we can pop up a little bit. And that way we can create a more unified facade. Oh, look at me. Look at me using my architectural terms. Oh, yes, let me use my ego. My ego. My arch ego. Oh no. Lapis lupus. Lapis lupus. I got lots of lappy loopy around. Also, 5-minute warning, everybody. I gotta go soon. I gotta go soon. I know. The stream's just now starting to get popping. Oh, good golly gosh. Good God. Go darn it. Gosh darn it. Ugh. I hate obligations. I have a love-hate relationship with obligations, I suppose. Obligations keep me out of hot water, but then again, I just hate them. What else is new? What else is new? I'm the Peter Pan that doesn't want to grow up. But age is inevitable. It is inevitable. It is the unfortunate reality we all must face. That we all must face. So be it. So be it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make this facade symmetrical. You see what's going on here? It's starting to become unified. We're starting to achieve a sense of unity with this this little design, and it makes some structural sense too, which is nice. Which is very much nice. Very much good. Very good. Very nice. Very demure. And we can use this. Use this. So this would be a little pop out on the roof here. Use that to make a little skylight. A little skylight up here. It's too white though. We need color. We'll add color somewhere. You can see we got a little bit of color going on with the kitchen, and now it's a little bit more humane, just having these little colorful tiles. We need some color in here as well, and we'll add that. We'll add that in due time. That'll be a little detail to end on, maybe a little bit of icing, colorful icing on the white cake, because it's a little bit sterile right now, and I don't like my builds to be too sterile. You know, gotta humanize things a little bit. People like colors whether they like to admit it or not. You know, I don't eat white bread for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No, I add a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of tomato, and a little bit of bologna to my sandwiches. All right. Oh, that's my dog. She's having nightmares. Are you having nightmares? She's sleeping right now. Don't have nightmares. I'm giving her little pets so she'll stop having nightmares. I gotta let her out to go potty soon. She's gotta go pee too, so I might have to wake her up. Gotta let her out before I leave for work. There. It's starting to come together. It is. It is. It's starting to. It's starting to. I like to have a nice axiality. Kind of brings things together. Like that. See, he already, here, Quick Raptor already had this here. So I'm just rolling with what he was already doing. Click, 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 click. I like that. I like that. Maybe it's not very cutting edge of me, but gosh darn it, it works. It doesn't have to be cutting edge if it works. Don't have to reinvent the wheel here. Come on. Come on, we're not reinventing any wheels here. If the car rolls, don't question it. It's not that difficult. Come on. Give us some feet. Yeah, feet. Yeah. I mean, oh, I wonder if we can even do a little bit of an Art Deco thing here. Ah, that could be kind of cool. What about that? It's kind of cool. I like that. We can even make it a little bit more vertical. So maybe we do that, maybe? What about that? Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. All right. All right, I'm picking up what you're putting down. But unfortunately, we have to put this stream down now because I have obligations which I am obligated to do. So, what did we learn? We learned practice good dental hygiene, brush, floss, and the other things, and Worldwide Superstream 2 weekends from now. What's this? Oh no, that's something else. What else we got? Eggs. There was an egg appearance on the stream, so I think that'll be a good way to end things. Yes, 50% mercury, just a little bit to just keep things nice and peachy keen. Gotta keep things nice and peachy keen for the early morning live stream. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, ACAD. ACAD. You close this out. You close this out. I'm gonna sneak over here and sip on some wizard juice. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'm Mr. Egghead, and I'm doing a bit. I'm doing a bit right now. Don't crack my eggs. We're very eggy, and I'm hard boiled, and I have cholesterol, and I'm kind of yolky, and I'm kind of runny in the middle. Okay, bye bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, I'm leaving. The stream's over. Get out of here. I gotta go do obligations, and stuff. All right, goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye bye. The stream's over. Get out of here. Bye. Bye bye, everybody. I'm Mr. Egg. I'm Mr. Egghead, and I this bit. This is a very half baked bit. There is very little thinking that went into it. It's